gives it this beautiful statement showstopper sleeve. Trust me, it's worth it. Now, your girl and Gathers don't get along, right? Me and Gathers don't always get along. But in this one, we were friends. Hey family, it's your girl Simply T, and I am back in the building, y'all. Yes, all right, I wanted to come on here and share with you my thoughts and my review on McCall's 8146. Family, I absolutely love this blouse. I didn't even think I was gonna like it furthermore, and I'll tell you why. But I turned out to absolutely love this blouse. Now, the reason why I didn't think I was gonna like it is because I'm not typically one to wear a wrap anything. I don't like a wrap blouse. I don't like a wrap dress. Just to me personally, it just doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't typically sit well on my body style. I don't, sometimes with the wraps, like you gotta get it right, otherwise you can show too much cleavage, and then you gotta, you know, either put a snap in there or sew it down a little bit so the girls don't come out. You know, just, I don't know, sometimes I'm just not that comfortable in a wrap. So my go-to is not to make a wrap. Now, if it's a faux wrap, meaning that it's not a truly an opening and wrap, if it's a faux wrap, I would wear those because I can get away with those, and those tend to sit nice on my body, right? So, but when I seen this pattern from McCall's last spring, I was drawn to it. The sleeves alone is what got me. And so I said, you know what? Come on, Tissa, give it a chance. Give it a chance, girl. So that's what I did. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance. Even though I'm not one to go for a wrap, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a chance. Why? Because just the detailing in the sleeves alone was a showstopper for me. It was a statement speaker. And your girl loves to make a good statement when she's ready. And so I knew that I definitely had to give this one a try. And I did. And I am so happy that I did, because she turned out, let me give her the show. She turned out so beautiful. I love her. I love her. And I am so grateful of this fabric choice. I got this fabric, I want to say, from Mood Fabrics, and if it's still available, I'll link it in the description box below. But I got the fabric from Mood, and so when I seen the fabric, I immediately knew that this fabric would go with that pattern, and that's what I did. I paired them up and made a match made in heaven. There you have it. They go so good together. So listen, so let me give you some detailing on the blouse. Right now, for me, I cut the size 12. The size 12 fit my body frame very well. I didn't have to do any adjustments. I didn't have to do any alterations to this. I was able to cut straight from the pattern, and it fit me beautifully. As you can see here, it fit me beautifully, and I absolutely love it. Had no problems with this pattern at all. All right. And like I said, I'm not one to go for a wrap, so they kind of pushed your girl a little bit, you know, got me looking at myself a little sideways, because I was really judging the fact that it was a wrap. And they got me. They really did. I got to give you credit where credit is due. They got me. So this is a true wrap. It opens up as a true wrap, okay? I decided it has the front facings. And it also, and also when I did my finishings, I finished it with a serger on the inside, just a basic serger finish. Okay, it has a great peplum detail at the bottom, which gives so much shaping, and it contours to your body and it gives that waist a great snatch look, and the peplum just sits out beautifully, right? I love the fit of this as well. This is beginner friendly, beginner intermediate, because it does have gathers in the sleeves. So the bottom of the sleeve is gathers, at least in view B, and that's the one that I chose. I made view B. It has the gathers at the bottom, and then it also has some gatherings at the top of the sleeves as well. So I wanted to give you a closer look of the sleeve head. Now the pattern calls for you to make your own sleeve head, which is this piece right here. So when I said there was gathers, so the pattern calls for you to add gathering in your sleeve head. But it also calls for you to add netting, and the netting is what gives the pattern, I'm sorry, not the pattern, the netting is what will give the sleeve head some more structure. I opted not to use the netting only because I just didn't want to. I felt as if the fashion fabric was enough for me, especially with this lightweight, and it sits up pretty well, as you see. It sits up perfectly fine for me. So this was enough, so I opted not to use the netting, and netting is basically a heavier weight tool. And so, but for me, it worked out perfectly fine without the netting, and it still sits up beautifully. So I just wanted to show you and just give you a closer look of the sleeve head. Gives it this beautiful statement showstopper sleeve. Trust me, it's worth it. Now, your girl and gathers don't get along, right? Me and gathers don't always get along. But in this one, we were friends. And she worked out perfectly. Okay, the back of her, let's get her to turn around for a little bit. Let's get her to turn around for a little bit, fam. Y'all see that? Yes. There's darts in the back of this blouse, which also adds to the shaping. So it gives a beautiful cut on your back, right? And it sits nice on your back. This was a really great pattern, fam. And I'm not just saying that because if I didn't like it, trust me, you would know. I really enjoyed making this and really had a good time. It's very simple, so if you're thinking about making it, go for it. It's a really good one. It really is a good one, and it looks great. And I'm sure any fabric that you use, whatever your fabric choice is, would look beautiful. But I would probably suggest, at least for me personally, I like going with more of a lightweight because you can adjust the the gathers up here in the sleeves, and you can get them to sit. I think if you had like a little bit of a heavier fabric, it probably would weigh it down and it may not give it that oomph that you want. So to me, this fabric was perfect. It's a lightweight cotton, absolutely perfect. All right, and that's all she wrote. She was a good one. She was very good. Like I said, very easy to sew, a quick sew as well. I think I got her done probably in about, including cutting, probably like 2.5-3 hours. I was able to get her done with cutting and shaping and fitting and all of that. I was able to get her completed, and she turned out beautifully. I'm gonna show you guys me wearing her, and I think I styled her with two different color bottoms, so you'll see that. Okay, but I really enjoyed this make. Again, this is McCall's 8146. This was view B that I cut, and for me, for my body frame, I cut the size 12. I didn't have to make any alterations to it, and straight from the envelope, it sat on me perfect. So, and I always love when I can just cut a pattern and get a great fit out of it, you know, when I have to just do minor alterations, and this happened to be one of them. So there she is, family. She was a great sew. McCall's 8146. Good job on this one. All right, well, if you made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for sticking in there with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you do make her, and if you do, link me. Let me see. Please let me see. I want to see what you made. If you made her and if you had the same experience, or if you had a different experience, y'all let me know. All right, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know where I can find your make of McCall's 8146 if you did make her, and like what your thoughts were and what you had. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review of McCall's 8146, and I will catch you all later. Deuces.